Hey guys, Coach Neal here with Catherine, or better known as the K to the W to the C, KWC.
Yes.
So Catherine's been here training with me now for a few years, and so she now has had quite a bit of an evolution. And what we want to talk about today is the growth mindset and long-term thinking, not instant gratification, right?
Yeah.
So, so often anybody comes into the gym, they start a new fitness program, the first thing they think about is, I'm going to lose 20 pounds today, right? Or I'm going to lift 500 pounds tomorrow. They're thinking everything in short term.
I'm going to work out every day.
Every day, right? Yeah, we know that's not the answer.
I'm going to eat no carbs.
No carbs.
No carbs.
Yeah, so everybody always automatically goes into some sort of, it got to be extreme. Right? Well, I love everyone's enthusiasm, but we also know that's not sustainable. That's not realistic, know. And so, thinking long term, Catherine, what are some of the things for you in your journey that have helped you and taking that route?
So I'm about to be 58 years old. And I didn't start really training or thinking of myself as an athlete till I was 50 and started working with a trainer. I had a different trainer at a different gym, and then I met Neal and started training with him.
Because I'm so awesome.
Anyway. Because he's so awesome.
Joking.
So we train typically 3 times a week, and we've done that consistently for a while. And I would say that the biggest thing that I would recommend to people is to consider working with a trainer. It's definitely expensive. It's definitely, something you'd have to think about, but it's such an investment. And when I started, I didn't know how to be an athlete. I didn't know the first thing about how to eat, when to eat, or even which thing to do in the gym. And I kept getting like a sciatic thing. I'd try to walk and then run and then I'd stop, and then I'd walk and I'd run and then I'd stop. So it was a cycle of failure, and I never really knew how to be an athlete. And by that I mean, when you're an athlete, you continue to work despite the setbacks and despite the challenges that you may have physically. You find a way to manage it and work around it.
Okay.
So that's been a really big learning for me.
Okay, so a couple things that I heard you say that I think are important that we should talk about is one of them that you're talking about is, starting out, a lot of times there are setbacks, okay,
Yes.
and you can get hurt and so forth. So, working with someone, or even if you're doing this on your own, understanding that things take time.
Yes.
And that, so if you do try to just jump in and rush things, you are going to end up ultimately failing. Mm-hmm. Not knowing what to do, not having a plan, right? What's the old saying? Failing to have a plan is planning to fail.
Right.
Those type of things. And then what else? So you talked a lot about managing the whole process, right? So everybody, when people think fitness, all they think about is coming into the gym and working hard.
Right.
It's not just about coming into the gym. The fitness is actually happening when you're not in the gym.
Right.
That's hard for people to understand, right?
Yeah.
So when you go home and you start stuffing your face with good food, look at our portion control video. Or if you're, maybe you're doing some yoga or practicing some breathing, getting body work. These are all type of things that we got to be doing.
Right.
All right.
I really want to go back to not just working with a trainer, but building a team of people around you that can educate you about how to do this. Because I, as a woman of my age, I didn't grow up being an athlete, so I wasn't around that mindset.
Sure.
And that has been a really big learning for me. The mindset of having a team of people, a chiropractor that you talk to, other friends that are on a similar journey, your family members, a coach, a trainer, whoever your team is. You don't have to go be all by yourself all the time. You do spend a lot of time by yourself with your food prep, and a lot of it has to be done because other people aren't kind of going to go with you on the journey. So, but that's been a really big mindset piece of it for me, to have people around you that can teach you how to do this journey.
Okay, cool. All right. So to wrap this up, guys, it's great. I
Could
think
talk
that's great.
forever about this.
So kind of a couple points to finish up with then is, one, don't try to do this alone. Okay, whatever that is I'm a big believer that there are no self-made people. We actually talked about that the other day.
Right.
You know, everybody needs a little bit of help at some point in time. So make sure you're trying to put yourself in a position to get that help. One. Two, celebrate small victories.
Yes.
And enjoy the journey, not just the ultimate destination.
Definitely.
You know, and three, fitness is happening outside of the gym,
Yes.
and so you got to take care of yourself and think of a little bit of a larger picture than just whenever you're here in the gym.
Yep.
So that's really it. You know, that's kind of all we got for you today. Hopefully you've
Drink a lot of water.
Drink a lot of water. You know, and hopefully you've gotten a lot of great information from all these. You know, these are our 12 days of fitness here at the Treehouse, and that's it. Peace.
Happy
We're
New
out of
Year.
here. Happy New Year.